Hello, my name is Amara Amjad, and today I will present the findings and recommendations from my needs assessment for Forbin International Colossus Division. The division has experienced performance challenges following the introduction of new manufacturing equipment, including inconsistent production, increased workplace accidents, and concerns related to employee training, communication, and support. The purpose of this needs assessment was to identify the factors contributing to these challenges rather than assuming that training alone was the solution. I focused on two key performance gap, and developed both instructional and non-instructional recommendations to improve employee performance and workplace safety. My first performance gap I identified was that employees felt underprepared to operate the new manufacturing equipment. During the interviews, employees reported that they had limited hands-on practice during their training. Some employees were unsure about operating the equipment independently, while newer employees often relied on coworkers for additional guidance. These concerns were reported by both newer and more experienced employees, showing that the training gap affected employees with different levels of experience. Based on this finding, my instructional recommendation is to increase hands-on practice under the supervision of experienced trainers. Employees should have enough time for structured practice and to become familiar with the equipment before they are expected to operate it independently. Follow-up training should also be provided after employees have gained more experience using the equipment. My non-instruction recommendation is to create a structured mentoring program. Experienced workers can provide help and guidance to less experienced employees. This would give newer employees a reliable person to turn to when they have questions or need additional assistance instead of relying only on informal support from coworkers. My second performance gap I identified was inconsistent communication and safety expectations across shifts. During the interviews, employees reported that safety procedures were already in place, but supervisors did not always reinforce them consistently. Employees described differences in safety expectations across shifts, infrequent safety reviews, and situations where important safety steps were sometimes skipped. Newer employees also reported feeling hesitant to speak up about safety concerns. Employees expressed a need for more consistent communication and feedback. Based on this finding, my instructional recommendation is to provide ongoing safety refresher training, especially when new equipment or procedures are introduced. These refresher sessions can help reinforce important safety procedures and give employees continued opportunities to understand and practice what is expected of them. My non-instructional recommendation is to establish consistent safety expectations and communication across all shifts. Supervisors should reinforce the same safety procedures, communicate important updates consistently, and provide employees with regular opportunities to give feedback or ask questions. This can help create more consistency in safety practice across the organization. The main takeaway from this needs assessment is that the performance challenges at Forbin International cannot be addressed through trainings alone. Employees need more hands-on equipment training and ongoing support to feel prepared to work independently. Safety procedures and communication need to be reinforced consistently across all shifts. Both instructional and non-instructional solutions are needed to address the identified performance gap. Leadership, supervisors, experienced workers, safety personnel, and employees will need to work together as a team to support implementation. Employee feedback, safety practices, and production performances should be monitored to determine whether the recommendations are working or not. The next steps would be begin with the immediate equipment training and safety needs, introduce the recommendation in phases, involve leaderships, supervisor, experienced workers, safety personnel, and maintenance staff. Gather employees' feedback throughout the implementation, monitor safety practices, production performance, and training effectiveness. Make adjustments based on the results and employees' needs. Overall, these recommendations are intended to improve employee preparation, create more consistent safety practices, provide employees with ongoing support they need to perform their jobs safely and effectively.